It's a snowy Stockholm, snowy day, a wonderful day. Is that good? Hey, Tuesday. Yet another day of working on our goals, because that is the focus of this week. Previously, we have been strategizing and planning. Now it's action time. So yesterday, I talked about how I have small habits and how I track those habits every day in order to work towards my goals. And some of you may be thinking, well, you're only talking about habits. I mean, goals aren't only habits. But that's also what I'm trying to emphasize, that it should be habits firstly. That's what you should prioritize, because that is when you actually establish a long-term action plan that works. And I mean, it doesn't have to be like a habit in that you have to do an action per se that is the goal itself. It could be that you are supposed to work on a goal for 30 minutes each day, and that could be structured like a habit. You have a cue, like when you get home after work or school, the alarm goes off at 18:30. That means it's 30 minutes of working on your project, whatever that means. Googling some stuff or writing an article. But that could be the habit, that you actually schedule time. You have a cue to trigger that habit. And then you have a reward to actually make sure that the habit anchors. As I've spoken about, anchor the habits with emotions. Reward yourself. Actually made that realization this morning why I've loved my training so much for so long. Because now when I have this habit focus, I realize, like, after every exercise I do, now I'm done with my bicep curls, or just for that set, I always praise myself. I just, yeah, Alex, you are so good, you're so strong. And it may seem ridiculous, but it really feels like I'm a good person for doing that, because I'm talking to myself in such a genuine way. And when I'm struggling, I'm doing a squat and I just want to quit. I just go, oh, come on, Alex. You can freaking trigger some emotions within you. And that's how you work. It's just something I wanted to clarify a little bit from yesterday's video, where I talked about how to track my habits, where I have this table in OneNote. So here's the table, which is synced to my phone, so I can always go and fill in stuff that I've done. If I've talked to a person, if that's a little habit, I can straight away take up my phone and write that down in a brief reflection. Oh, I talked, maybe I should smile more, or something like that. But also, I watched a good video I want to tip you. It's a TED Talk about small habits, how you should actually start to focus on really establishing small habits. Like every time you go to the toilet, you do like 2 push-ups or 1 squat or something like that. Because when you just establish that habit, every time you go to the toilet, make 2 squats, you're so good for doing that. You will start to establish that requires so little effort. But the thing is, we have a snowball effect. It will start to trigger you to do more, and you just get in the flow and you expand the habit. That's like the whole thing with working out and eating healthy. It always colors up to all the other stuff. That's why we can start with small, tiny habits, and it will just expand your new world to so many new ways, things that aligns with your goals. So I really urge you to watch that video. Maybe I'll put a clip in here, like right now.
Smiley face, we're accounting for motivation, we're accounting for ability. So in the equation B equals MAT, those things are done. What wasn't done, and what I hadn't solved, was the trigger. How do we trigger that behavior?
Or you just need to see the whole video. It's a good talk. But that is all I'm gonna say today. Now I'm gonna take my snowy bag and walk home and have some lovely dinner. And you know what? once again, thank you for watching. My name is Alexander Nilsson, and I do this vlog because I want to grow, and I would love for you to join me. So please, do that. Bye guys. I can't finish this video without one last smiley. If I ever get a tattoo, guess what it would be?